Today is day 9 of my 100% home-raised food challenge, where everything I eat this entire month is homegrown, nothing bought from the store. And for dinner, I am cooking duck neck sausage. That's what we have here. This is the skin of a duck neck. Its head was up here, its body down here, and this is stuffed with an amazing mixture. Later, I'll show you exactly how I cook this step by step. So here's the entire story of how I raised a duck for duck neck sausage. Now I started by ordering some hatching eggs on eBay. I did have some trouble with the package of eggs getting lost in the mail and damaged. Some of the eggs were completely rotten. Eventually I got 2 different shipments and I placed them in the incubator. And after a while, some of the eggs started to hatch. They were tiny yellow fluff balls that love to follow you everywhere. The breed of this duck is known as a Jumbo Pekin. They're one of the fastest growing ducks, which makes them ideal for meat production. They're the #1 breed of duck raised in this country for meat. I raised the ducks in my backyard where they could feed on the grass and swim in the swimming pool. They were in a mixed flock with other breeds of ducks and geese. And they grew very quickly. The Jumbo Pekin duck grows up to be a very large white duck. They lived a very good life, but I raised these for food. I was able to get so many different meals out of these ducks this month. A few days ago, I did a roasted duck. I also used some of the skin in some Dove poppers. I cured some of the duck breast with the fat on in salt to make a prosciutto ham. And I even made a recipe of a turducken, which is a turkey that is stuffed with a chicken and a duck inside. And for dinner, we're gonna cook a duck neck sausage. I'm gonna go ahead and skin off this neck carefully in a tube. We're gonna stuff it with all kinds of duck meat and cook it up for dinner. Here's our duck neck sausage casing. Now our first step to make our duck neck sausage is to soak it in a salt brine for 24 hours. Here we have some sea salt that I harvested from the ocean. This will help cure the neck and also deal with some bacteria. Make sure it's fully submerged and we'll place that in the fridge and just let it brine. Our duck neck has been soaking in the salt water for 24 hours and we're now ready to make the filling for our sausage. We're going to start with a bunch of the trimmings from our duck meat. Also we have the gizzard, the liver, the heart, and the neck. We'll go ahead and slice up that heart, the liver, the gizzard. The gizzard can be very, very tough, so I'm going to thin slice it. I'm also going to try to get as much meat off the neck as possible. Now along with all our duck trimmings, I also have a shallot from the garden and some garlic. We'll go ahead and chop these up. We'll give those a good mix. And we're going to run all this through the grinder. Now for some extra flavor, I'm going to add pepper flakes. I have 2 options here. These are dried peppers called Scotch bonnets. They're grown in Jamaica and they are very spicy. I also have dried jalapeños. I'll go ahead and open this up. As you can see, these are completely dry and crispy. Now in my garden, I grew quite a few different varieties of peppers this year. I had sweet peppers like mini bell peppers of different colors. Also, I grew banana peppers. Those are really good as mild peppers, and for spice, I grew several different varieties. Again, the Scotch bonnets, which are more spicy, and the jalapeños. I had a very large harvest of jalapeños, and one of my favorite ways to save them is to dry them. I built a solar dehydrator. I have a full video on that. It works so well. You cut the jalapeños in half, place them in the solar dehydrator, and with no electricity, just the sun, we can completely dry them. Then I can store them in a glass jar and use them later. We'll go ahead and break up our jalapeno. It's nice and crispy. And grind it up into some really tasty pepper flakes. We'll add the jalapeno. Give that a good mix. Finally, we'll do a pinch of sea salt. Okay, let's run it through the grinder. I don't have a big meat grinder, but I do have a KitchenAid attachment. That's perfect for this size project. We'll add our mixture to the meat grinder hopper. We have this absolutely incredible mixture for our duck neck sausage. The next step is to add it to our duck neck. We'll tie off an end with butcher twine and start filling it. We're going to transfer our filling to a Ziploc bag. Cut off one of the corners. And we're going to use that as a makeshift sausage stuffer. We're going to tie off the end of our duck neck here with some butcher twine. And start filling from this end. That makeshift Ziploc bag actually worked pretty well. Now we're going to tie off this end. Well, here's our fully stuffed duck neck sausage. It's ready to cook. We can cook it a couple different ways, but I'm going to cook it on the rotisserie by putting it on the skewer. We'll tie it off real well and it'll slow cook as it rotates. Well, our duck neck sausage looks amazing. It's been cooking for over an hour. The skin is getting crispy. I am so happy with how this turned out. We'll go ahead and pull it off the skewer. Well, our duck neck sausage is now fully cooked and it looks amazing. I'm going to go ahead and slice into it. Ho, ho, ho. You can see the jalapeno peppers, some onions, and all that duck meat. Let's give it a taste. That is truly one of the best foods that I've ever made, especially with all the ingredients being home raised. The flavor is absolutely perfect. The peppers are not too spicy. It's just the right amount of salt. With the onions in there mixed with the duck meat, I love this. I'm going to go ahead and slice it up and serve it for dinner. I'll have it with sprouts, fermented apples, and homegrown bread. So let's go have some dinner. Well, that duck neck sausage was absolutely incredible. Clementine didn't want to taste it. Did it look gross? Uh-huh. But I thought it was amazing. Now, tomorrow we have another really special dinner. We are cooking escargot, or basically snails that we raised in an aquarium. Are you going to try to eat the snails?
Not really.
She's not sure about that one either, but we invite you to dinner tomorrow to try snails. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.